Hi everyone, this is Dawn from MySoulrenity.com. Sometimes we don't have the time in our hectic day to focus on consuming articles. Sometimes we're full to the rim with words and want to hear something instead. And some of us even prefer audio to reading to input info into our noggin. Well, us at MySoulrenity.com completely understand. So, from us to you, we've taken the time to share our articles, read to you by us, your journey companions. If you just find that you don't have the time to soak up information the old-fashioned way, these audio article readings are for you. Time can feel short, we get that, so why not listen instead? We still welcome you to exclusive content, sessions, and more on our main site, mysoulrenity.com. But for now, please enjoy the following audio article. Let's read my self-focused article, Letting Go as a Form of Growth, together. Why is it hard for us as humans to truly let go? We have somehow found the perfect ways to cling onto the things that don't matter, or hold on to that which holds us back from our own personal growth. At times, it can feel like we, ourselves, are the very hurdles blocking our growth. Usually, it is a good thing to overcome so that we stop ourselves from moving forward. In my own life, I still find pieces of the need to control myself slipping in from time to time. Instead of letting myself flow with the present moment, becoming conscious doesn't mean that everything blocking us suddenly comes to an end. Quite the contrary. It's a new beginning that forces outstretching of our hands and expansion of our hearts to truly understand. The longer I held on to thoughts, patterns, cycles, or ways of living that discouraged my own growth, the more I really tied myself down and kept the gift from being fully realized. So how exactly does a person get in the way of themselves? The simple answer: expectations and time. Expectations of what we're supposed to be doing. Expectation that we know precisely what's best for us because that's what we know to be true. Expectation that we can allow ourselves the freedom to trust the present moment. Expectation that we might fail or fall off that cliff if we jump. Expectation that we might fall apart if we lose our own comforts. Expectation that we have to be perfect. Do you see a pattern here? All of these are just the start of some of the mental barriers and boundaries we place around ourselves. So, for those of us that want to really learn to let go, how do you truly do it? Is it possible to allow ourselves the space to grow and flourish without much of a struggle? Or are we destined to be at war with ourselves? And sometimes it feels like that. Yes, it's not even possible, but necessary to let go as soon as we learn that we can step out of our own way. The minute we place a boundary on ourselves, a limitation, an expectation is then formed. The mind is a great big stinking expectation creator because we view life in a linear format due to time and expectation. There's a reason we have the common phrase, living up to my expectations. Imagine that we had no such thing as time. I know it's difficult, but imagine that the concept of time never existed. Imagine that nothing like time ever existed. What would life be like? A whole lot more experiencing and a lot less expectations as experiences unfold, because there would be no way to really track progress and growth via time management. The reason I say this is because the minute we place ourselves on a scale of time, we immediately create the idea of how our life is going to unfold. Once we think we know how life is going to unfold for us, the expectations start to pile up and the chains get tighter and tighter on our personal freedom. Letting go of time is a factor in your present life, and living life without holding expectations over your head releases a lot of tension on the chains we create for ourselves. This right here gives us room to breathe and stop the rat race of expecting our lives to be only one way with some kind of linear outcome. Once every experience is looked at as the experience outside of time and less a spot on a mortal timeline, that's the very second we start to truly enjoy all life has to offer without the self-imposed chains of time being a factor to everything we do. And our own mind loves to link us back to the concept of time, and we can easily forget that living in the present moment requires some physical awareness of our connection to our surrounding space. So try it. Be present here and now. Let the future and the past go. Be here, be now. Thanks for listening, everyone, and I hope you've enjoyed this article. Feel free to head over to the main site to leave your comments or have your say on our YouTube channel. To stay connected with us on the web, visit our site, MySoulrenity.com. Follow us on Instagram for inspirational posts at my.soulrenity. And if you like, on Twitter as MSoulrenity. Subscribe, follow, like, and do all those things that make your soul happy.